Mojang is almost the only company that interacts with players so well. They organizes voting for mobs, makes versions that player ask for, and so on. In this video we will talk about the ideas of players, about things from modes and resource packs that would look good in Minecraft. Well, I will also talk about my ideas. Darova! Let's start with the idea of Reddit players, in which the developers ask the players what to add. One of the players wrote that the beacon charged with emerald blocks should only affect villagers and the golems. The idea is not bad, considering that the players receive emeralds mainly from the villages, and the emerald beacon will only be content of the village. The two things that needs to be removed are enchantments like hasty, because villagers and golems can dig, and regeneration, because it will cause the golem repair system to lose all meaning. This would make raids even more interesting and give a beacon new use. The next idea is a little weaker and only changed one thing, a dead bush. One of the most useless things, but looks good in construction. One of the players suggested that the plant placed on sand or gravel eventually dry out and turn into the dead bush. It would be nice if it also fell with a silk touch. The player would then have two options: either collect them while traveling through the desert or grow them using the system mentioned above. The last idea, which I like, would be more suitable for the combat update that Jep is developing. One of the players suggested adding an enchantment that reduce spread. For those who don't know, the combat update added a bow system, where the longer you hold a drawn bow, the more it dissipates. Basically the good idea. I think this enchantment should reduce the dispersion by the quarter, so that it stays with enchantments a little more. From mods, it seems to me Minecraft should take the atmosphere of biomes. For those who don't know, the developers have stated they want more changes to the nature, and it would be nice if they cover it a few points. First, you need to make sure that the color of the sky in each biome changes. For example, in the Beatwillands mod, the color of the sky in swamp is green. Secondly, each biome should have particles, as it was in environmental mod. It is enough to add a few flying pixels and the forest becomes much more alive. Well, the third point that would make the biomes more atmospheric is the scale. See how cool the same bridge forest looks and compare with the usual one. The developers understand this and have already begun to make giant mountains, caves and so on. And a few more of my side wishlist to Minecraft are buildings. I wish there was more variety in the buildings. You can also add different dungeons with a variety of cool loot and mobs. After adding the warden, the developers confirmed that they can make interesting dungeons, so everything is in their hands. Basically, Minecraft changed resource packs for individual players, but still I found some that suit everyone. For example, like this resource packs that adds growth stages to tree seedling. I never understood that the same carrots have those same stages, but the trees do not have them. Another resource packs is needed for those who want to switch with case and not them as well. My advice is to switch with the case, it's much more convenient than with the clunt well. These numbers can add tweaks for those who are already used to it and can play without them. And I especially like the resource packs because it changed the textures of many mobs. The old textures of zombies, skeletons and seedling are already tired, and Minecraft really lacks such diversity. In 1.13 we got update the textures, and some of them are still 2D. In these resource packs this is fixed and everything look nice and in the style of Minecraft. But the developers do not want to remove 2D textures, and even in 1.17 they managed to make them. Well, a few more resource packs that will make life easier. But let's start with the question: who needs this idiotic fire on the front of the screen? I think everyone will agree that it needs to be shortened, and in one of the resource packs they showed how it will look like. And more eggs. Now it's hard to find even those mobs that you knew among all this mess. You may not like the texture from these resource packs, but this is just a visual idea and it may look different. Feel free to write the comments about my mistakes, so that the quality of my videos will be even better. Ну а пока.